I don't really consider boxing fighting. I've always
I don't make
wanted that.
enough fun of you already, or what? I like you with the dangle.
You like me with the dangle. Vince, bring us in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is just cousin Vince, cousin Ricky. Ricky, what's going on, dude? How's your Thursday?
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm sorry about yesterday. By the way, I kind of canceled on Vince last second. Bunch of stuff coming up. Today though, just so tired today. It's a three practices back to back, and with a bunch of like no-gi rolling rounds, and I'm
Oh,
spent. I'm spent today.
oh,
But dude, I ordered this
uh-huh.
sweatshirt off of the UFC store,
Huh?
and I'm digging it, bro. I like this. I
What is
like it.
it?
I don't know. Just I don't even know what it says.
Um,
Honestly, I just like the look of it.
okay,
I
it looks.
haven't read it, but it's comfortable.
Okay.
Like it. So there's that.
Always styling so good, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I got my garage gym going. I got
Boom,
my cousin
son.
Miguel did a little painting. He did our last name on it with some different colors and stuff, and getting that going.
Oh,
So
you're gonna have to send me a
yeah,
picture.
yeah, I will. Yeah,
I
I
want to
think I just
see.
posted a video on my Snapchat. So, but yeah, what about you? How's your Thursday going, bro?
Solid, dude. What did I do today? Had sparring today, which is fucking great. The last sparring session for the fight.
Last
So that's awesome.
sparring.
Oh,
Oh,
got
that
it
always
in,
feels
dude.
so good.
Uh-huh.
That always
Mm-hmm.
feels good.
Uh-huh. And then I got a little bit of drilling in, then a little more drilling, then went and saunaed for a bit, and that's what took me so long. Or actually, I blame Journey. I think I told you that. Journey likes to take his sweet time.
Journey's up over there, huh?
Yeah, Journey's hanging out for the week, so we got in some good
Hey,
rounds
Sharon.
today. It's been sick.
Nice.
Hmm.
Nice. Yeah, Journey Newsome trains over here in Portland with me, UFC bantamweight, and he's been going over there and staying over there with Vince and utilizing the PI, which is
Yeah.
I mean I take my training partners. Okay, I was wondering where he was at today at Nogi. Thanks a lot,
Well,
Journey.
dude, I gotta get somebody short over here. You didn't want to come. Just kidding.
So, I think I'm too tall for Miles John to
And
replicate.
maybe actually, dude, they say he's 5'7".
Yeah, I'm 6'1". All right, so
Okay, sure.
dude, the fights last weekend were pretty. There's some good ones. I was like looking at the card, kind of talking a little bit of shit about it, but it seems like those cards are always kind of show out though.
Yeah, it seems like right. There's some pretty good standout moments on it. I don't know. I've tuned in for every fight every Saturday, so it's
Yeah,
part of the routine.
yeah.
I love it.
But there was like it was in jeopardy though because was it 5? Was it 5 people missed weight?
5 people missed weight, dude. Well, okay. And then one of my teammates, Shanna, she went and actually cut her hair and cut off like a quarter of a pound of her hair and ended up making weight right as the time limit.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, that usually doesn't work because like your hair doesn't actually weigh that much unless it's like you're like a girl with super long hair or something, or have like dreads. It seemed like she did have some like dreads in there or something.
Yeah, I think she had
Did
like
she?
dread extensions or something,
Oh, okay.
and Coach would bust out the scissors. I don't know why he was so
Oh,
happy to do it, but he's like, "Let's go,
dang.
monster."
Oh no, that just reminded me of like wrestling days. Like you do like hair checks. It could be it's kind of the worst rule ever. It can't be like past like a certain part of your forehead, your eyebrows, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And or you had to wear a cap. And if you didn't have a cap, like you can't wrestle. So there was this one kid, he's a varsity wrestler that had his hair a little bit long. The ref said no go, so he just like shaved his head like right before, like right so he can get cleared to wrestle a match. But
Wild.
it's always been the worst haircut stuff. Whenever you do like
Uh-huh.
to make weight or to like to be able to wrestle or something like that, people come out butchered. So
I completely forgot they did that.
yeah. I
Wow,
wonder
that's
if I wonder if
crazy.
they still have that rule because it's so dumb. I hate like pointless rules
I
like
don't know.
that
I
when
feel like
your
there's a
hair
lot.
gonna
There's
get
a lot
pulled or
more
something.
girls that wrestle now, so I don't.
Mm.
I don't know if they still would.
Yeah, sorry,
But
off on a tangent on that one. That got me thinking of some messed up haircuts we gave some people.
yeah. So all in all, there was 4 weight misses.
Oh, 4.
Um,
Oh
yeah,
shoot.
there
Okay.
was 4 official ones. It was Ramona, who that poor thing. Dude, she's just not a 35er. Um, and then who else? Benito ended up missing weight. I think he was like 3.5 pounds
Mm.
over. Oh my god! Did you see somebody posted on Twitter too? Because he posted something like, "Oh, easiest weight cut ever, thanks to whatever," and there was like a snack,
Oh
and then
no.
the next photo was him missing weight. Going
What was the
like,
snack?
eek.
Was it a good one?
It was a bunch of fruit in a bowl or something with
Mm.
yogurt, like a parfait, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Some granola.
Yeah, it's a parfait.
Idiot. Yeah. Who else missed weight? There was Grant Dawson was one of them, wasn't he?
Oh, was he? Damn, I
Yeah.
kinda
Uh-huh.
oh, yeah, it was. And I was gonna talk about him because he had such a great performance against, that undefeated Olympic wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Um, and dude, he out wrestled him, beat
He
his
out wrestled.
ass.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Damn, looked
Yeah.
so damn good, but he did take the fight on short notice, didn't he?
Yeah. But he was saying after the fight that that's no excuse. He's a professional. He goes, it's never going to happen again.
Yeah.
Um, he's going
It's
to
not an
get it
excuse we
better
wanna
under
hear from
control.
him, but,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
it
Exactly.
is an
Exactly.
excuse. This is legit, like, him
Absolutely.
jumping in on very short like, how was it like, what was the notice? 2
Couple
weeks?
weeks, I think. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was a couple weeks if I remember
Anything
right.
under 3 and under is like, it's
Yeah.
tough, it's tough, but at the same time, you decide to take that fight, that means that you can make the weight,
100%.
right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but he had a great showing, though, that was sick.
Yeah, that was. I think that
Good
was
one.
my shining moment for. They gave him a bonus, right?
Oh, I don't know yeah, I didn't know
I hope they
who
gave him a
won the
bonus.
bonuses in that
That
one.
man
Yeah,
deserved a
yeah, that
bonus. That
oh,
was such
you
a
know
sick
what?
performance.
I think you're disqualified from being able to earn a bonus if you miss weight.
Oh,
So
that's
he
right,
didn't win the
dude.
bonus. Yeah, you're not eligible to get the bonus if you yeah if you miss. So shoot. Oh
Yeah, that's
man.
right.
One time, one of my teammates. This is early. Like I had just went pro, but Pat Healy made it to the UFC and fought number 5 ranked Jim Miller, and Dana White bumped up the bonuses to 65K that night. Pat Healy won fight of the night and submission of the night. Got a sick, I think, third round submission, maybe rear naked choke of Jim Miller. It was a sick fight. It was a great one. And this is before they had a threshold for THC in your system. So he ended up popping for like a very small amount of marijuana. And then they didn't give him either of the bonus. You know, you're not getting either of those bonuses. And they turned the win to a no contest. So damn.
Talk
That
about
yeah.
like
Yeah.
MMA's most heartbreaking moments, dude. That's
Ah.
that's rough.
Yeah, and then what
Oh,
the
poor
levels are
guy.
now, what they allow some states is kind of still the same pass or fail, like, you can't have anything, but what the levels are at now, he was well underneath that, I believe,
Yeah,
so he would have been able to still receive his bonuses, but
so crappy.
that's shitty. Any other fights on this card? I mean, it was a good fight night.
Neil
The
Magny
Grant
looked
Dawson
good.
and Neil Magny, dude.
Neil Magny looked good.
Yeah.
He got a bonus. I think he got a bonus for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Pull off a
He's
Cibolo
just, like,
Dars.
he's not going anywhere, like, I thought
Yeah.
maybe he'd be a little bit too old or what,
Mhm.
but and he's been kinda spotty, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, like we were saying last week, but damn, he looked good.
That one
He's good
kind of broke
everywhere.
my man. I thought D Rod had that fight. I was like, okay,
Mhm.
just keep doing what you're doing. Don't do what you're doing, and let off the gas a little bit, and Magny took over. So felt for D Rod on that one because needed that. Not a good night for Syndicate.
Yeah, you guys had a, tough
It
one.
would
When I was
have.
watching, I was like, "Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah." But dude,
Yeah.
that's always, like, the worst too whenever you have, like
Mm,
it's exciting to fight on a card
yeah.
your teammates because you don't really get to do that once you make it to like the big show, like that's kind of like a common occurrence when you're like coming up and you have a lot of fighters on a regional promotion or something. You'll get a fight with your buddies, but once you make it, it's kind of hard to fight on a big show and like camps and everything to get to line up right. So when you get a fight on a card with a bunch of teammates and then it doesn't end up going your way,
Oh,
uh,
it's the worst. It's like
but on the
never
flip side,
again.
but on the flip side, you know,
Mhm.
we were on a
Yeah.
card. Vince and I were on a card one time together, and
Yeah.
we got. I don't know if it's like, is it bad luck or should we run that back?
Oh, we got to run it back. I don't
I want
accept
to
it.
run it back. I don't believe in. I don't believe in this shit.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
I double down on it now. Like, nah, hell no.
Uh,
Now we definitely got to get
yeah.
on another card.
Uh,
Yeah, I can't wait. But so be it. That's how it goes sometimes.
hmm
For these guys, Mario Batista looked good against Benito. Did his damn thing.
Damn,
Ran through him.
dude, he made it look so easy. I mean, Benito hadn't fought for 3 years, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, there was a reason I was trying to get that fight. But Batista, man, he's looking good. He's on a good one. He's only lost twice in the UFC to Corey Sandhagen and Trevin Jones. He's on a 3 fight win streak now. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I wonder what's next for him.
That is killing it. He's
Yeah.
another. Is it the lab? No. Where do they train? He doesn't he train. He trains like O'Malley and
Yeah, doesn't he?
Kyler Phillips, doesn't he?
I thought he was at the lab, wasn't he?
I think I couldn't remember if that's what their
Yeah,
gym's
yep.
called or not.
The
But
MMA lab. Yeah, the MMA
yeah,
lab. Mhm.
sick. Yeah, they potentially
Wonder.
got like a lot of good guys. That's cool.
Mhm.
Shout out
Heck
to
yeah.
him. That was I wouldn't blame him on the fact that Benito looked a little like a little softer than I'd seen in the past, and some
Yeah.
ring rust. That poor dude, and missing weight. That was a rough outing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a rough outing, dude.
Not everyone's, you know, can make
Yeah.
it at the highest levels. So
Uh huh.
sorry, I gotta throw
Dude,
some shade. Too much history there. Whatever.
brutal.
I don't
You
know.
see,
Fuck
Polyana
him.
Viana,
Was that the
the
knee?
knockout on no. That was
Oh,
no Viana was
that was the other.
against Jin Frey.
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
she hit
I
her with
did
like
see it.
three right hooks, just pop, pop,
Mhm.
pop, pop. KO'd her. That was crazy.
Yeah, it
That
was a
Junior
sick one.
Frey's good too. She was like the Invicta champ for a long time.
Dang, I didn't
At
know
one
that.
at 105 though, she was like a weight class lower.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a solid that was a solid fight night though. Except for the losses on the team, which breaks my heart. But
Yeah, it was a good
so
one,
be it.
but nothing like this pay-per-view we're getting spoiled with this weekend.
Oh
Damn.
man,
UFC
there's so much.
281. Bro,
There's so
like I'm looking at the card and I'm like, damn, there's only a few bathroom break fights.
bathroom break fights. Oh, we should coin that. That's a great little term.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna look it up on my phone. I want to see.
Um,
Um,
yeah, I'm excited because whenever one of our like former opponents fights, I always want to tune in. Montel Jackson's fighting. Is it Julio or Julio Arce?
Emilio Arce. That's a sick
Arce.
little fight, dude.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Arce.
Arse. Um, yeah, Montel's a freak. He has a
Yeah.
75.5-inch reach, which is pretty crazy for the bantamweight division. Has some huge hands. I remember when I fought him, he was like gripping on my wrist, and like we all kind of know, like in MMA, like you can't grab your opponent's glove, but you can grab right above, and then when they go to pull away, it kind of like catches the
Right.
cusp,
Right.
you know?
Uh-huh.
So he had me like that, and I was like trying to get away, and I could not. Dude, at one point I had him in mount, and I'm like, I'm about to. I had him in a choke, and I was about to posture up, and I just want to punch you. And then as soon as I
Uh,
let go of the choke, he just grabs my wrist and stands up for mount, and I'm like, what?
I remember
Ugh,
that. That was insane. What a freak,
yeah. I
dude.
was like, you're dead now. Ugh, and just, man, so irritating. So, I'm excited to see him fight because he's just has some physical gifts at the weight class, at the bantamweight weight
Yeah.
class. Was
You
it,
think he'll stick at bantamweight? He seems so big.
I mean, narrow the hips, skinny in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All legs, daddy long legs.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
That's
that's
a, I
good.
mean, I
That's
think
a
we've
great
talked about
point.
this before, but whenever I'm gonna fight someone, you always gotta check out the ass and the hips. You gotta see what they're working with.
Uh huh.
If
Okay, you're right.
if
I
I'm
do.
not
I do
looking at it, I'm
remember
like,
you
oh, I'll
saying
be able to
that.
wrap around that and slam you. It's gonna be an easy night.
It'll be an easy night. You're a monster.
You have any?
Um,
I mean, we have like meatball. Is meatball Molly on this one? No, she's not on this
yeah,
one.
dude, yeah. She's fighting Aaron
Oh,
Blanchfield.
she is. Oh my gosh, my bad.
Yeah, bro.
Um,
Hmm.
damn,
It's a
that one's
great fight.
exciting. Um,
Dominic Reyes is on here against Brian
yeah,
Superman Span.
and these are prelims.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, Brad
prelims.
versus Moicano. I mean, but if we go into
That's
the
a
main
sick
card,
fight.
like, what are your favorite fights from the main card? If you're
Oh,
gonna pick,
bro.
I mean,
Um, like the whole
yeah,
thing.
let's yeah, you might as well. What do you think about the first fight on the main card? Dan
Hooker
versus
and
Claudio.
Claudio, huh? He's been doing
Mhm.
his thing. He's got like the most knee bar finishes in the UFC, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
god
he's a
damn, leg
little dirty
lockers
with it.
from Peru.
Huh. Um, I'm really hoping Dan Hooker can pull it off. I think he fights like everybody, dude. He's got like such a resume of fighting tough guys. But
Yeah.
damn, I don't know if he can deal with that this guy on the ground.
Yeah, it's like he's getting it's the weight class. First, there's just
Mhm.
killers in the weight class, but
Yep.
there's not a lot of easy fights. But he's having a rough time as of late,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm. Yeah. He even went down to featherweight and fought Arnold Allen, and so I guess I'm
Oh,
going back up.
that's not a good. Yeah,
Yeah, that guy's been doing his damn thing. So,
yeah.
um,
He's won one. He's on a 2 fight losing streak, and he's won one out of his last five. But I
mm,
mean, to Dustin, Michael Chandler,
uh,
Islam,
mhm.
Arnold Allen, like those are all like some of the best guys in the world. So I mean, it just but he's not beating them. He's not beating them. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, it's 21-12 versus a 12-2 guy. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Maybe this is going to put the other guy on the map, though. I mean, coming off
Yeah.
all them leg lock finishes.
That's tough. Man, I can't wait till we start doing battle shots again. It's like
Ooh, I
every
know.
one of
I
these is
actually
a
wanted
battle
to grab some
shot fight.
tequila.
Do
Yeah,
it. Why are y'all
right.
scared? Don't let me hold you back.
Ah, yeah. I just trained so much today, and like, I just
Okay,
haven't
okay.
eaten too like enough. I feel like
Mhm.
it's too early. It's too early. I got dinner
Okay, fair enough.
with the mama-in-law. You're right.
Oh, do you?
Japes! Tequila! I never know what she does up there.
Tequila.
What's she doing? Uh,
Solid little shout. Then we got
I'm a
your
little salty
boy.
on this next one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know,
this
I
next
know it.
fight.
Uh-huh.
Frankie Edgar, Chris
Yeah,
Gutierrez,
sick fight. Retirement fight for Frankie.
retirement fight at Madison Square
Yeah.
Garden. Does that
Hmm.
is the whole like, oh, to be able to walk out at MSG, does that appeal to you?
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
get on this card so bad. Just as I don't care who I'm fighting. I just want to get out there.
Yeah.
Like that seems like a sick. That would just be crazy, dude. I would love that.
Mm,
Unfortunately, I missed it by a week, and it's my
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah. Any plans, by the way?
Just watch the
Gonna go
fights.
get
That's
drunk
it.
or
I don't want
eat
to do
some good
anything. Yeah,
food or
I might
you
go
gonna
get
get
drunk and just go
yeah,
overeat a little bit.
yeah,
You know me, the
might as
week before a
well.
fight. You know how I like to roll, dog.
I know. Fighting takes precedence over everything. Holidays,
Uh-huh.
birthdays, everything. You
Uh-huh.
can't do shit.
Everything. Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I am chilling, dude.
Who you got for this one? You think, because if you look
Oh,
at Frankie, he's losing, but I mean, to the best guys in the world again, like we're just talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
Dan
Mhm.
Hooker. It's just the way he's losing maybe is sticking in our minds more. He's getting knocked out. He's been knocked out a couple times. And Chris Gutierrez is a savage. He's good on the feet, bro.
He's been doing his damn thing for a little bit. 7-1-1 or something like that in his last like 8 fights or something. He's been killing it,
Yeah.
dude.
Mm.
But the one chink in his armor we saw, I think Cody Durden, who's a 25er, got him down for a round and held his back and controlled him the entire round. So I imagine if somebody like Frankie Edgar
Mm.
catches one of those kicks or times it just right or gets in on him, like you can make it a rough night for Gutierrez. But
Yeah.
man, I don't know. I've been a big fan of Frankie for a long time. So
Forever. Yeah, I used to always copy his
yeah,
stuff,
dude,
bro.
oh,
So I wanted to
it's
fight him.
crazy. Who do
He's
you think?
41, bro. He's 41.
Oh wow,
I didn't realize that. I hear them oldies still got it
wow.
though. Yeah, I think that Frankie can. I do see him out wrestling Chris because
Mhm.
that's the only time I've ever seen him have issues is with the wrestling, and so obviously I feel like that would be the best game plan. But I mean, he's fighting a guy who's um 10 years younger. So I don't know. It's just that like getting there, like the speed to get down to the hips, or he's gonna have maybe on a heavy kicker, he's gonna be able to catch one of them. But it's tough. It's a dangerous game to play. But I'm thinking Frankie could out wrestle him and get that dub, and on a
Yeah.
and on a win, retire on a win, right off into the sunset. He's
But
getting knocked
Gutierrez
out,
beat
isn't
me,
he?
so I'm hoping Gutierrez leg kicks him and gets a leg kick KO.
Oh, okay. I'll do a shot for that one. Battle shot.
I'll do a shot like a week later.
You get like one of them health shots, the wellness shots. Maybe like
The ginger shots or something.
yeah, like a ginger, maybe some
Okay,
cayenne in
I'm
there.
down.
Yeah.
Ooh, sign me up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Decided to say something spicy and you're in. And then Dustin versus Michael Chandler is the next fight on the card.
Fight of
Um,
the night.
I mean, there's so many good fights on this, but I mean, has to. I mean, especially
Still,
when
right?
Chandler says that's what he's like he's here for. He said that since the
Uh-huh.
beginning. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, and he's trying to go out like that and put on those performances. I think he's smart in his career. He knows what he needs to do, and he's going out there and like he's putting it all on the line. But I'm sorry, I like all the fans and I like all that shit, but I'm trying to win. I'm not trying to go home with some brain damage.
100%.
So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what do you think about for this one?
I think Dustin boxes him up a little bit. I think
Cleaner, huh? He's cleaner.
yeah, I think he's
They both
cleaner.
southpaws? No.
No, Chandler's orthodox, which could set up a big right hand for him. Supposedly. Also
Yeah,
could mean he could run into a big left hand. Like, damn. Yeah, I'm going with Poirier there. I think he picks him apart a little bit. I think it might be rough early on when Chandler's using his explosiveness, like when it's at its peak. But as soon as that wears down just a little bit, like the diamond ain't breaking. So
yeah,
yeah,
and once he feels it, he starts doing more output, start more numbers, and I wonder because Chandler's stance is so wide and a little bladed, if he'll start kicking his calf kind of like he did Connor.
probably should.
But if Chandler was smart, like he could try to wrestle him up a little bit,
Uh-huh.
mixing that in, he's
Especially
good
early,
wrestler.
right? Like
Yeah,
get him down and then get him worried about it, then start boxing him up, then get him back down. Like
he used to do
that
that
could
way
be.
more.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be doubling down on the exciting fight though, and just want to
Yeah.
beat him up on the feet.
Eh.
Sick fight.
Yeah, a good one. The next one I'm super excited about because my teammate Carla Esparza is going to defend her belt against Weili Zhang.
No, Zhang,
What was that?
Zhang, Weili Zhang.
You said it two different ways, so I'm confused on which.
No, I wasn't sure. I just threw it out there. You said
you
it a
know,
few different ways. I wanted to
yeah,
say it a few different ways.
you always correct me, but like I feel like half the time you're just like you just say it with confidence, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I just like to put a little doubt in your butt. You're all, oh yeah, okay. Okay.
Definitely good at it. I think Carla. I mean, I'm biased, but
Uh,
Carla's really good at taking people. Her takedown is great for MMA. She has a great shot, explosive, low center of gravity,
mm,
and she's good at. I mean, taking girls down and her ground and pound is great. We saw
yeah.
what she did to that. Oh man, what's that? Jan John. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know who
Another
you're
Chinese
talking
girl.
about. Hmm.
That girl was about to fight for a title, and Carla took her
Yep.
down and elbowed her face in, finished her
Hmm.
pretty early. So I think if
Yeah.
Carla can put on the wrestling and get the takedowns and chain wrestles, she can get it done. But dangerous opponent. What do you think?
Yeah. Man, I've been watching like Whaley hit pads and stuff, and just drill, and just the way she picks things up. She's like a prodigy. I think she started when she was like 25. How old is she now? Yeah, she started
25.
training real late.
She
She's 33 now.
33.
Yeah, she's a bit of a prodigy.
Damn.
She's just like built for it or something. It's crazy, and some of the stuff she does is super impressive.
Damn, she been tested by USADA, you think? Just wondering. She's
Prob-
from China, so I don't know. I don't ever
Probably not
know.
enough.
Yeah. No, I just never know because how much these people who live. I mean, I know she's training here a lot of the times too, but
Mhm.
when they're not here, how often do they get tested by USADA?
Yeah,
Are
that's
they
a good
going to
question.
Russia and Brazil and into China? I haven't heard of them doing that too much. They mostly catch them when they're over here or for events. I
Yeah,
don't like that. But
I don't know, man.
I'm not accusing her or anything. I'm just saying. You see her pick up Francis Ngannou? See that
Yeah, I
little
did.
video?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so why are you accusing her?
Weird,
Just kidding.
weird.
That's just a leverage thing, dude. She just had the
The
right. All she
ball
had to do
buck.
is a little tilt.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Main event.
Yeah,
Uh,
main event, dude.
this is a trilogy. This is the third fight
Hmm. Hmm.
between Adesanya and Alex Pereira.
Yeah,
Uh,
Pajeda.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah. And he's only 6-1. Izzy's 23-1. That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. To
Hmm.
be fighting for a world title at 6-1.
Hmm. How many kickboxing fights does he have? He must have a bunch, dude. There's no way they like let him fast track just because. Yeah,
Well, I
I
mean,
don't.
it makes sense they fast tracked. I mean, he was doing what he needed to do, and he knocked out Sean Strickland. I mean, he passed the tests in the UFC. So
Yeah.
I mean, and then he has history with Adesanya, 2 wins over him, one knockout,
Hmm.
one decision.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, so one thing I haven't heard very much. People don't talk about those. They talk about the outcomes of the fights, not about how the fights went. Apparently, the first one was pretty controversial. A lot of people thought Izzy won. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen it, but I'm kind of being a parrot, just repeating some shit I heard.
Mhm.
Um, and then the second fight, Izzy was definitely winning, and then got KO'd.
Yeah. What is that the order? KO came in the second fight?
Yeah, KO came in the second fight.
Because I watched a bunch of clips and I just couldn't tell which I was trying to
Which
see
one
which
was
fight
which?
happened
Mhm.
first. But
To my
man,
knowledge, that's how it went.
Alex Pereira,
Gangster.
he's a left hooker, bro.
Bro, he might have a better
Dude,
left hook than you, dude.
left hook. Oh, for sure. Look at this dude. And in his kickboxing fights, he prods with the right hand, just like a boom, like a
Uh,
straight right, and then throws
rips
that
it.
check left hook. And
Sick.
he's gotten plenty of knockouts with it, and that's how he knocked out Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy has a really good one too. He does it. That's how he got Whitaker, right? Is that how he got
Whitaker
Whitaker
and Costa.
and Costa? Um,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like Izzy's is back a little bit more, and
Yeah, yeah.
Pereira's is more like in the fight, like he stays in there,
Oh,
then he kind of goes, you know.
yeah.
So,
His is dirty.
and now we're talking about 4 ounce gloves instead of the. I mean, what are they using in kickbox? What is that? 12 tens, tens,
Uh, I don't know. It got to be
eight?
tens. Tens at the biggest. Eights or
Okay.
tens.
It depends on the weight. It depends on the weight, right?
Yeah. Uh
So
huh.
probably
Uh
tens.
huh. Yeah.
Um, we're in 4 ounce gloves here, so there's not as much
You think
room for error.
you think that's in Izzy's head at all? You think he's like thought about that? How much do you think he's thinking about that?
That really does matter though, because like
Yeah.
this has been a while. He's had a whole
Mm,
entire MMA career since then. But I mean, we're talking about. I mean, Izzy never really wrestled. This guy doesn't really wrestle. Like, you think
right.
we're gonna see go to the ground? So it has to be in his
That's what
head.
I was
It's gonna
curious
mostly be a
about.
striking battle.
Uh,
He can't be in the fights with Alex before. There seemed to be a lot more output, and it's
yeah.
probably because of bigger gloves, you know.
Hmm.
But in MMA, I mean, I feel like there's just a way smaller like margin for error.
Yeah. 100%.
Scary a little bit because I
A
always
little
go with
bit, dude.
I'm
Right?
like, dang, I don't
Uh,
know. I don't know. That'd be crazy if the
mhm.
guy comes in, only his fourth fight in the UFC and takes the belt. That would
Yeah.
really throw a wrench into the middleweight division because I mean, Izzy's just kind of lapping everybody. He's just beating
Yeah.
everybody, beating them twice. It's kind of like, all right.
Yeah. That's specifically why they brought him in. Like they need a
Mhm.
way to like keep a challenge there for Izzy. So man, I don't know. I want to lean more towards Izzy because of the MMA experience. I think that'll play a role. But who knows, man? There's a lot of mental aspect. There's the fact that he's already lost to him twice. Like, man, I wonder what are the odds? You know what the odds are?
Oh, I did have him pulled up
It's
right here.
because
Izzy is minus 165, and Alex is a plus 140.
it's still not very big, so people are still
It's
kind of
close. It's close.
yeah. Mm.
Um,
Gun to your head, who do you pick right now?
uh,
Tell me, Soko.
shit. Fuck. I don't want to pick Izzy because I'm always wrong, but I'm going with Izzy.
Oh, dude, you better not have just jinxed him.
I know. Shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking Izzy too.
Okay.
We shall see.
Yeah. You better not
I'm
get me.
always wrong too.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, we're gonna be super wrong. No, I called it last time. Um, Pereira fought when he fought Strickland. I was like, he's gonna leg kick him over and over, and he's gonna big left hook, and it's gonna be game over. That's like literally how the fight went. So I don't
Mm.
think he'll. It's not that simple fighting somebody like Izzy though.
Yeah, because Alex does get pretty sloppy, and I don't think Izzy's gonna be the one if he doesn't feel forced to engage. And you see Izzy in a lot of these fights, especially against Cannonier. He doesn't. He's like, I don't have to be the one engaging
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
pressing. Like, I'm chilling back here, I'm feigning and throwing leg kicks, you know. And
Yep.
if he does that in circles like he does, I mean, his movement is so good to watch him live and watch the little flinches, dude. It's crazy. So
So
I feel like if
smooth.
he does that and just smart game plan is it might be make for a boring fight, but I mean he's not gonna get knocked out and he's gonna stay the champ. So
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
see that. I'm wrong, he's gonna knock down.
Damn. Dude, don't say that. Please don't say that. I hope not.
Yeah.
Oh man. Dude, well let's get into some you had some great notes on some recent things that happened. What was the big thing? That was the big thing that happened.
Well, something that I was thinking about is Cain Velasquez getting or posting bail, right? Getting out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. $1 million bill. I think they only gotta pay like
$1 million,
15.
yeah, got it like that.
Yeah, I think you gotta pay like 15% or something like that. I don't know how it works. But
Yeah.
yeah, good on him. I don't know what that means as far as like so he's just out while they're still going through all like the trial stuff or what?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I don't know when the trial is. I don't know how much longer, but he has to wear like a monitor. He can't get within like 300 yards of that the guy he shot at originally. If you
Uh,
don't know, if you're not keeping up with this, I mean, Cain Velasquez, um, his this is rough. This is like it's not cool. This is not a good story.
this is
So,
grimy.
but Cain Velasquez's son was going to daycare, and I believe someone who had worked there, a male, had been molesting his son. So
Yeah.
Cain, I don't know. Man, I wish I actually knew more about this. I don't want to be saying anything wrong, but might have waited for him with a gun and like started shooting at the guy as he was getting in his car or as he was leaving, and the guy was with his dad.
Yeah,
So
I
that
think
guy was with
yeah,
his dad,
yeah.
and Cain ends up accidentally shooting that guy's dad, right?
Yeah,
Which
yep. Yeah.
guy lives. The guy lived. But I mean, that's where the charges are getting. And it sucks that's such a shitty situation because like everyone knows if you're in that situation, you know you probably be doing wanting to do the same kind of thing, and it's easy to say like he should have just let the law figure it out, but the law didn't seem to be getting it right at the time. And as a dad, you hear something like that happens to your kid. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I can't say I do better or worse, but damn. But he's
Such a
it's good. He got a different judge. The other judge wasn't giving him bail, and they got a new judge, and they decided that it was kind of like that situation. He's never been in a situation like that. He doesn't have a record like that, so that's why they let him go out on bail for now. But I'm happy he gets to kind of be with his kids and his wife, his family, and everything like that, and
You can
hopefully,
imagine how broken
oh,
or how like, the shit everybody's going through right now dealing with it. That's
man,
man, thoughts out to them because that's I can't
yeah.
can't even imagine. That's crazy.
Yes. I hope
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
good things for Kane
Yeah.
and
Hope
and for his
hope it works
family
out
and for his
well.
son.
Hmm.
That's such a shitty situation. I'd shoot him for sure. I'd shoot
Yeah.
him.
I get it, dude. I get it.
I'd shoot him.
That's so
Damn.
crazy, man.
Ugh.
Poor
Yeah.
family.
Kane was a man growing up. When Kane fought, my house was packed.
Bruh.
All the Mexicans
Bruh.
were out. It looked like a goddamn quinceanera.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, I
They
remember
loved
when
him.
he beat Lesnar, and the way he beat Lesnar was so, bro. That was like peak. That
And
was
I
like one of
couldn't
my best
stand
MMA
Lesnar
moments.
either. So I was like,
Neither could
oh,
I.
just beast
Oh
him up. It
man,
looks so easy.
that'd be nice. That's my dad's favorite fighter.
Oh.
Lesnar beats me.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, real nice, dude, huh? Uh huh. Thanks, Dad.
Well, I mean, he's so good.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
he's the
So,
best, dude.
um, MMA news? You had something as well. Did you not?
Oh, dude,
Mhm.
the bet controversy from last week.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, that
yeah.
was something that had been popping
Uh
up. We were
huh.
talking about this before too.
Yeah. We predict these things.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That was crazy. Apparently, right before, who it was, Derek Minner. Who did he fight? I can't remember who he fought.
Oh man, there's no way
I'll
I'm gonna
look
be
it
able to
up right
pronounce that
now.
dude's
Let's
name,
find out.
anyways.
Oh, it was like that. Let's
Hmm.
see. Derek Minner, and Shah Yalan. I'll go with that.
Okay.
Um,
Nice.
yeah, I got it. Did
So
you get it?
so it
Yalan.
was so so we're not allowed to bet anymore on fights. And there was a suspicious bet, or a bunch of them, or one, or
So
several.
the odds
The
started shifting
situation.
like right before the fight went live, and I think they even talked about it on the broadcast. They're saying, "Wow, the odds
Really?
are drastically shifting the other way," and Minner became a big underdog by like I don't remember exactly. I remember like it was pretty even, and then all of a sudden he was like a plus 340 or something like that. Like
So a lot of money came in on
yeah,
a
on the other guy
specific
to
way
win.
for the not only that, but specific for the fight to not
Uh-huh.
pass the first half of the first round.
Yeah, yeah. So
And then what happens? It goes out there and he throws a a
throws a
kick.
kick. Yeah, he throws a kick and like reacts badly, and then
Yeah,
throws it
it
again.
winces. And he throws
Yeah,
it right after too.
but he's like, huh. That was crazy.
What?
I was like, oh, he's
And
faking
then it
it.
goes
Oh, nope,
down.
he's done.
Yeah, I thought so too for a
Yeah,
second. And then I was like, no, something's going on.
yeah. So apparently there's I I don't know if it was Athletic Commission or the UFC himself. Somebody I saw something saying that the fight was getting looked into um, for suspicious bet activity and stuff like that. So I don't know what's to come of that. And it's very
There's a
interesting
bunch of
because
conspiracies going on right now. Yeah.
oh, dude, there's a lot, and this comes 2 weeks after we get that email, and James Krause's name was brought up all over MMA Twitter as like him being a problem because he posted bets about his
Yeah, he
guys. He's
has
like,
like a
oh
betting podcast.
yeah, yeah, and then lo and behold, it was one of his fighters.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, Minner's a glory
Minor
guy.
Mine or whatever. Is it? Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh man, I
That
if they're
is
investigating,
wild.
it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see, I wonder, but,
Yeah.
I mean, it does sound so far-fetched. Like,
It does, right?
even when we were talking about it, um, 2 weeks ago or whenever, that seemed like such a
Outlandish.
far-fetched idea. I was having that idea while we were talking. I never even thought about a coach doing
Yeah.
that, so, yeah, but I've been seeing all the conspiracies kinda, like, be floating around out there.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what comes of this. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Fighters and teammates are still gonna find ways to bet here and,
Mhm,
on some kind of fight. I bet.
mhm,
They're gonna it's gonna there's gonna be a trail, though. They're gonna have to have, like, a
It's gotta
teammate or
be.
but I bet you it's not gonna stop some people. I've never really
No, there's
been
no.
big on, like, betting on fights, so I don't really
I
care,
mean,
but
for me, they're so like 50-50. Like, I relax, dude. I did win
I've
money
never
a long time ago on Brandon Moreno. I
Oh,
put
yeah?
like I put $50 on him finishing Figueiredo under 2.5 rounds. And bro, it was at like there was like 2:34 left in the third round or something. So it was right at the halfway point of the fight. So I
Oh,
barely, yeah, and I ended up winning like I don't know 320 or something like that. It's like, oh, look at
yeah. On
that, yeah,
Sizzler.
yeah, baby. So
Yeah.
I don't know,
That
man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see, what comes of that, 'cause that's there's some crazy ones going out there. Did you see,
Hmm.
Gaethje talking about how he fell off he rode his bicycle to the store 18 days before he fought Charles and fell off and had, like, a bunch of, like, road rash and was all kinda messed up from it, and I was like, "Hmm,
No.
riding your bike to so" I mean, I get like, I'm always, like, so paranoid,
Hmm.
like, especially when I'm in fight camp. Like, even outside of fight camp, my buddies hit me up, "You wanna go snowboarding? You wanna go
Uh-huh.
play basketball? You wanna go play football? You wanna go" I'm always like, "Ah, I want to, but
Uh,
I can't,
something
like, be
dumb.
getting injured. I can't be getting
Yeah,
injured."
I
You
get
know,
it.
this is how we make our living with our bodies, so I can't be
Hmm.
doing anything stupid. But I'm not saying riding a bicycle to the store is stupid, but
Right,
I
right.
mean, it's just like, do you ever what's the worst, injury you've had, like, non-fighting related, like, being outside
Fight
have you
related?
had one?
No, I think, bro. What
I
the?
get hurt enough
Maybe
doing
what?
this.
Maybe what we're doing is the stupid thing.
Yeah,
Just
oh,
kidding.
maybe.
All my injuries have came from. Well, no, I lie. As a senior in high school, right before the season started, I was playing football and popped my knee, and
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I tore my
Mhm.
PCL.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
so
Another
so I
sport.
wrestled the whole season like that. So stupid.
You never, like, got, like, a random injury from, like, working or something, like, leading up to a fight? That's happened to me, like, because I work some construction. I do something like that, and, like, I remember going fighting for my LFA. I think it was defending the LFA belt. I'm, like, a week and a half out, and I'm working on this house, and I don't know if we're removing siding or something. I'm up on this ladder and something, and something kind of snaps back, and I kind of get, like, drilled by a nail, like, through my hand, and, I was wearing a glove, and I took my glove off, and there's just blood everywhere, and
Oh,
I'm like,
bro.
oh and, like, I gotta work, I gotta pay the bills, and fighting at the time
Mhm.
was not doing it, so I was like, just like, I put the glove back on. I'm like, all right, I hope this doesn't affect my fight at all. Let's get through the workday. I was like, I'll worry
Oh
about this later,
man.
but
But did you have to do anything like stitches or anything on it or no?
no, no, I didn't.
You
It
just
was
dealt
like
with it.
yeah, I think I caught, like, the webbing or something,
Oh.
and so it was just, like, kinda tore and a bunch of yeah,
Oh, I bet that felt so good.
like, I mean, I am paranoid to do
Mhm.
most things outside of, like, training because I don't wanna
I
get
get
hurt.
it.
Something we have to, like, deal with.
Yeah, no, I get that
Most
completely.
athletes probably.
Mm. Was Gaethje saying that like, affected him in any way, like, negatively towards the thing, or was he just kinda bringing it up?
I mean, it did seem at some point it was, like, kinda implying, but I think he did say, like, it didn't have effect on me or whatever. I was ready to fight, blah,
Oh,
blah, blah.
yeah,
But then I was thinking of,
interesting.
like, other fighters who have been injured, and Frank
Uh-huh.
Mir was on a motorcycle accident, and that's a common one,
Yeah,
motorcycle
yeah.
accidents.
Uh-huh.
There was just someone at the gym talking about how he crashed his dirt bike. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing riding a dirt bike? You got to fight in 2 weeks,"
Oh, bruh.
you know? And then,
Oh,
the worst one, number 1 on the list has to be Bryce Mitchell. When he was
it's
working,
guaranteed number 1 on the wrist
he
on
had
the
a
list.
a power drill in his pocket.
I don't wanna think about it.
He's, like, working, doing something, and the drill goes off in his pocket, rips up them nut sacks, he said. That's what he said. It ripped it in half. He said it was twirled. He said he had to reverse the drill to get it to undrill his nuts, and then he could go stitch it back. Yeah, dude, I was reading the post that he put out when it had happened. I was dying laughing what he was saying.
Bro.
But that has to be the worst one, right? having to get your like sack sewed?
Your sack sewed? Oh
Let
man,
me ask
that's
you one question.
terrible.
Your mother sew? Sorry. Anyways,
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's gotta be the
um,
worst.
any other fighters you can think of that have had an injury like that? 'Cause look at that.
I can't think of
That has to
anything
be the
different,
worst one.
dude. I know Sean Strickland something about a motorcycle accident and put
Yeah,
his
that's a
career
common
on
one.
like
Yeah.
yeah. So, I think
So I got rid of mine. I was like, nah, I'm doing enough dangerous shit.
oh, I almost went and bought one.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm glad I didn't. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. It's not even you driving it, it's like the other people around you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, everyone wants to race, cut you off, not paying attention. You're in their
Never
blind spot.
count on anybody. That's crazy.
Okay.
What else you got, dude?
Oh, so I don't know if we didn't really oh, before we get to fan questions, if we even do we because we can go live before. Do we have very many?
Let me find out.
But before we do, DC Daniel Cormier came out with a greatest fighters of all time list. Number
Yes.
5 being Nunes, 4 GSP, 3 being Muhammad Ali, 2 he gave the 2 spot to Khabib, and the number 1 spot was to Floyd Mayweather. But my only gripe with this list, all time fighters list.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about fighters,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know. I don't know how fighter or but the boxers will feel about this, but I don't really consider boxing fighting. It's a sweet science. It's a sweet science. Boxing's
Yeah,
boxing.
yeah.
We call it, I mean, that's why, I mean, honestly, that's what we call boxing, but MMA is mixed martial arts. That's a fight. You know, I can hold you against the wall. I can elbow your face. I can knee your face. I can kick your legs. You know, it's not just these. It's a lot of other
Uh-huh.
weapons. It's
Uh-huh.
a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. As far as like fighting, we're fighting. You know, like I don't know, like they get knocked down, the ref jumps in between, starts counting for them. I
Right, right.
mean, if you get knocked down, someone's jumping on you, trying to elbow your face in or strangle you. I mean, that's a fight. So
That's a fight.
I had, I mean, I kind of get where he's coming from with these are all great on the list, but I mean, you can't be adding the boxers into the fighting talk.
I get it. Okay, that's fair.
So
You make a solid argument.
do you want to do a real list for all time fighters next? Do you want we can drop on the pod next week?
I
Hey,
do.
do you
I'd love to.
want to take next week off actually? Since you're fighting next week. Maybe we should
Oh
take
my
next week
god, I
off.
am fighting next week.
Let's take next week off,
Yeah,
or you
that'd be
decide.
cool. Let's do it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it
Yeah,
after.
if you, yeah, if you, it's up to you because
We'll
you
do
have
a quick
so
like
much shit
30
going on.
minute 30-minute little what's
Yeah,
up
let's make
thing.
it quicker.
That'll be a
Yeah,
nice break from fight week
little
activities.
quickie. Come on,
Yeah,
Vince, little
just a little
quickie.
quick one. A little quick one.
Just a quick. All right, yeah. So I have a list. I have a list.
Okay, I like it. Let's do it. Oh yeah,
Oh,
it'll be great to be thinking about the greats as I go into a fight. I like it, dude.
yeah, fun. So do
Um,
you have anything else
I
before we get to fan questions? Anything you were thinking?
let's find. Oh, I do remember. Our Tesla boy, Elon Musk, starting to charge everybody for a blue check supposedly on
Oh
Twitter
yeah.
because he's the captain now. He runs the ship. So,
Mhm.
how do you
What's the
feel
point
about
of
that?
that? What's the point of
I
charging
don't know.
for that?
I feel like it actually devalues the product a little bit. You know what I mean? Because now I get to just pay to get it versus like where it
Mm.
actually used to mean something
Oh, so you
in
have
the
to pay to
past.
get it.
I think so,
Yeah.
and maintain it probably.
Yeah.
And I think it's
I
monthly.
I honestly only care about my blue check because it helped me with sponsors. Like it helped me like be more legit for the sponsors or anything.
Right, right.
And yeah, I do feel way better than all you peasants who don't have your blue check. But
You're such a dick.
no, honestly, I don't care. I don't care at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, I don't get
I
it.
won't pay to use
I'm not doing
Twitter.
that either.
Will I still
No,
see everything the same and everything like that?
as far as
Like
I know,
I just won't have a blue check. If
yeah,
that's
I
that,
ain't
I mean,
paying for
like
no blue check.
it just seems kind of weird. It seems kind of weird to me
Yeah,
that I already had it and then you want me to pay for it.
yeah,
But if he's the one that spent all that money on Twitter, so he can do
uh,
whatever the hell he wants. He's the one
yeah,
that
yeah.
dropped all that. But he's like, how much did he spend on Twitter?
I don't even know, honestly. I know
Yeah,
they're supposedly supposed to lay off a bunch of people too.
yeah.
So
He's like, I
doing a
gotta
little
make some
spring
money
cleaning through
back. You
Twitter.
guys gotta
Yeah,
pay.
dude, exactly.
Maybe he's trying to get rid of
I
all
don't
the
know, man.
bots too. He's like, oh,
I think so.
they're not
I think I
real.
saw a tweet from him today that was saying, "Are you guys seeing less bots and
Mhm.
less spam or something like that?" And it was 50-50. There's 51% said yes and 49% said no. So,
Yeah. And that is a huge problem. So I mean, and
uh,
that's what he was finding out when he was purchasing it. They were like claiming to have this huge database of all these users,
right,
and like,
right.
well, he's like, well. how many of these users are legit and not fake bots, and you're making something see like you have such a huge thing when we don't know
Mhm,
how what percentage of these are fake accounts. So
mhm,
is it really that big, you know?
yeah.
So
Maybe that's how he's filtering or using the blue check to
I
filter some
wonder.
of that
I gotta
out.
look
I
into
don't
that
know.
more. Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah,
why he chose to do that, but
I don't know.
I
I
don't.
just remember seeing that last week, and I was like, "What the hell?
You gonna pay? Did you say yes or no?
Hell no,
Yeah, no.
nope, mm-mm.
All right.
No, I'm keeping my $8. I
Cheap,
buy. You know how
cheap.
many Cheetos? That's like 3 bags of Cheetos. I'm buying. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Um, Fan questions, dude. Fan questions. We had. Well, this is not really a question, but they were saying they hope the battle shots come back soon. Trust me, dude. So do I. I miss battle shots.
I kinda, yeah. I mean, being drunk in the
Dude,
middle of the
oh
day is
yeah.
fun, but
Oh, I love it, dude. I love it. Let's see. Somebody's was asking, is there any fight news for Ricky? And or are you still waiting for O'Malley to grow some balls?
yeah. I don't know if
Good.
O'Malley I do feel like O'Malley and I will fight one day. I feel like,
Uh-huh.
we're around the same age, and, I don't know, I do feel like it's inevitable that it will end up happening, but, not next. I don't think next.
Right.
They offered me Marab, I said yes, I think we already talked about that. I don't think he agreed. It's been weeks now, so, yeah, no idea. Still trying to figure I'm so bored.
Still waiting.
I'm so
Ah, you
bored.
got a kid coming along, dude. Focus on that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Thanks for reminding
man.
me. That 2 weeks for that.
Uh,
Doing 2 weeks.
yeah, dude.
Damn.
Whoa, is that crazy?
Yeah, yeah, they said, like, for sure it's a girl, like, 99.9%, but I'm saying you're still there's a chance there's a boy still.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. So, I'm not saying I'm hoping that's what happens, but boy, please. Does that
Yeah.
ever is that
I think that used to happen, dude. I don't think that happens
Yeah, it's
anymore.
pretty they did, like, genetic testing and stuff, so but it's still
Yeah.
there's a very small margin. Just kidding, I'm so excited, can't wait. Um, someone
And
had
then,
someone
so
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
you go ahead. No, no, I was
No,
gonna
you
say
go
the
ahead.
same thing. I already know what you're saying.
Someone was asking me because I have 2 cousins that are fighting on the same
Uh-huh,
day. Vince
uh-huh.
is fighting November 19th, and my cousin Johnny Simone is fighting locally. His main event, same day, November 19th, here locally in Vancouver. Um, and his opponent, he just got an opponent switch up too, just the other day.
Oh,
So
shit.
he's dealing with the same thing you're dealing with.
Oh, crazy.
Um, and that's always so tough because I couldn't believe that you had never had an opponent like drop out like this short
Uh-huh.
notice or
Yeah.
something.
Everybody wants to fight me,
But
dude. I'm not very intimidating.
it's not like fighting's not already hard enough. And then
Yeah.
you gotta deal with like, "Oh, am I gonna fight? I sold all these tickets. Like,
Yeah.
should
Oh,
I,
that's so
you know,
stressful,
like,
dude.
should I still fight if they find me somebody? Or what if it's not a
Uh-huh.
good match?" There's a lot of other shit that ends up happening. Like, especially with you, like, your opponent drops out and you're like, "Okay, I got like 2.5 weeks or whatever till the fight." Like, this is a totally different style of opponent, right?
Mhm.
And so
Yep.
you're like thinking like, all right, this isn't what I've been training for, but we spend plenty of money on training camps and getting ready, and it's our bodies, going through a training camp. So we're like, oh, we still want to make the date. So sometimes we just like let's fight. But I mean, sometimes we do have to sit back and be like, is this the best career move?
Right.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. Always. Always fight. I'm in the fighting business, dude. I'm gonna fight. I don't care who it is, when it is, whatever.
yeah, and
Ah,
that's something that I
so
was
be
thinking
it.
about too is
Yeah.
making the right career moves because like as
Yeah.
fighters, especially fighters, we're super egotistical.
Mhm.
Uh, for the most part, saying, "I can do that." Like, I'll
Yeah.
fight anybody. I'll fight
Right.
I'm a
Right.
fighter. I'll fight anybody, but
Mhm.
it
But
comes
still,
to a point where
yeah, where you gotta be a
y
professional too.
yeah, you gotta make the
Yeah.
right
Mhm.
career decisions because, like, yeah,
Yeah.
because at some point, everyone is good. It's just about getting the right fights. Like, we're talking about Pereira, who's fighting his 4th fight in the UFC, getting a title shot, So it's just it has to a lot of things have to come together, but you have to at some point, you have to take a look back, step back and take a look and be like, is this the right move? But if
Right.
and that's the part of having, like, a great team, and management
Exactly.
and everything to have your back
Exactly.
and
Uh-huh.
make it a little bit easier on you. But on the regional scene, before you make it,
A different
it
story,
it's
dog.
even tougher, especially like when I was saying like
Uh,
ticket sales. You sell all these tickets and people are, you know, taking time off work or scheduling around you fighting, and then you're like, "Oh, I don't wanna, disappoint, this and
oh,
that."
that's the worst.
But to answer the damn question, Jesus, sorry, I went off on
Sorry,
a
sorry.
tangent. Babies do, too close to traveling outside the state, so I decided to stay home. I wanted to be in Vince's corner or be there for Vince's fight, but just cannot make it happen this close. I don't want to miss my baby being born, and I think honestly my wife would kill me if I if I did. So
Oh, she'd probably
um,
freak out. That makes
I'm
sense.
gonna stay. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna go to a local show over here, November 19th. I'll be out there supporting my cousin Johnny, and I'll also be there doing a little bit of meet and greet, selling some merch.
Oh,
I'll have
look
some
at
merch
you,
there for you
dude.
guys, some posters. Come spend some money.
That's some money. You're so dumb.
George St. Pierre's commercial. Buy it with your money.
Yeah, I
I
remember
always think
that.
of whenever I'm doing sponsor stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Buy it with your money. That's
yeah.
great. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be an emotional day for you.
I know. God, I'm gonna
It's
go
gonna
into
be
labor.
great. Mhm. Yeah, you might. That's so funny. Yeah,
Uh,
it's gonna be good, dude. I can't wait. This camp is ending rather nicely. I'm working my tits off, so it's just time. It's almost time to go put a show in, dude, or
literally,
show
yeah.
on. I'm so
Look at you.
excited.
I can't even
I'm
like.
so excited.
I can't see like how chiseled you are and everything when you're wearing all that clothing,
I'm trying to keep it hidden, and I'm a little skinnier, so I'm cold.
dude. It is freezing over here, bro.
So
I'm
cold.
so cold. Even in the gym,
Yeah.
like going from like
Uh-huh.
workout to workout, I'm just like trying to change my
Uh-huh.
shirt or whatever, and I'm like, fucking. It gets as soon as you cool down, it's like so cold.
Uh-huh.
The
Yeah.
worst. Living in the sauna right now.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the cold. And it's been like I think it's colder than it was last year around this time. It's like 40 something degrees this morning. I was like, I don't like it. It's supposed to be
Mhm.
Vegas, dude.
Yeah.
So I've been wearing this all day.
They're cute
Staying
though. Look good.
staying all cozy. Thank you, thank you. Anyways, before we go off on a weirder tangent, appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. Ricky, you got any parting words for our lovely supporters?
On our next post when we drop the pod, throwing some fan questions on the post, whether it be the YouTube
Mm.
page or the Instagram, because that's where we're going to for the fan questions. If you guys are wondering,
Yep, yep.
I think someone had asked, so that's where the questions will always be, and that's what we're referring to when we're answering them. If we don't do the lives before, so fan questions, and yeah, hell yeah, I'm excited to be back
Yeah,
next week, fight week.
yeah, let's go. Fight week, baby. I'm so excited. Okay, okay, okay. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. We'll see you guys next week.